This is where it all begins. This is where innovators bring their vision to life. Moving from linear to circular, from factories to networks, from using to renewing, setting an example for real change. Welcome to NextGen District. A place for pioneers, for game changers and forward thinkers, who think of recycling a product before making it, who look for new ways to decompose and recompose, who always see possibilities, all while using renewable energy. If we want a sustainable future, we need change leaders, companies that show us we can do things differently, industry innovators that invest in research, startups that dare to try something new. NextGen District offers pioneers room to grow, a network where they can exchange ideas and share resources, a location with road, rail, waterside and pipeline access, right in the heart of Europe. NextGen District is the soil that breeds innovation, there for those who are ready to make a difference. Are you ready to be part of it?
Hi, I'm Jelle Dierckx of Port of Antwerp, and I want to present you one of our investments here in the port. Investment is named NextGen District. NextGen District is the redevelopment of the former site of General Motors here in Antwerp. The car factory of General Motors is closed in 2010, and after a few years, Port of Antwerp became the owner of the land and all the assets. Most of the buildings were outdated, and their presence prevented us an optimal redesign of this area. So we've made a decision to demolish all the constructions. The demolition works were still started by the end of 2019, and they will be finished in a few weeks. The demolition of all the buildings goes hand in hand with the redevelopment of this area. So we, as Port of Antwerp, we want to redevelop the former site into a new industrial cluster. A new industrial cluster where circularity and energy transition are key. It will be a new chapter for Port of Antwerp with a brand new name, NextGen District. Port of Antwerp has one of the biggest integrated industrial clusters in the world. Millions of tons of products are produced here in Antwerp each year again. At this moment, a lot of these products are based on non-renewable feedstock. So given an evolving market and a changing legislative framework, it will become more and more important for the coming years to reuse products which are end of life as a feedstock for the existing processes and companies here in Antwerp. For example, plastics. Plastics which are end of life can be converted into naphtha or other basic chemicals, and these products can be used as a renewable feedstock for the existing companies here in Antwerp. Converting products which are end of life into renewable raw material is one of our main objectives for the development of NextGen District. The NextGen District will become the hotspot for circular activities in Antwerp for the coming years. A lot of the targeted companies are still in a phase of startup and scale-up, so we paid a lot of attention to match the demand and the offer of land, installations and infrastructure. During the discussions with potential investors, we will try to find the perfect match between their requirements and what we can offer. NextGen District is divided in 3 areas: NextGen Lots, NextGen Park and NextGen Demo. NextGen Lots are the bigger pieces of land reserved for the more major companies. NextGen Park are smaller pieces of land reserved for companies which want to share their facilities, their infrastructure, their installations. NextGen Demo is a hotspot for startups, scale-ups, and existing companies who want to test their facilities. It's a kind of a living lab. So it's our intention that all those activities together will form a new industrial cluster here in Antwerp. A new industrial cluster that will prepare us in Port of Antwerp for the future. At this moment, we are organizing a tender procedure. So if you want to play a leading role in the industry for the coming decades, you have to act now and you have to get in touch with us. I hope you to see you in Antwerp, and I would like to thank you for your attention. Thank you.